welcome. Ready to do the water gym?
Yes.
All right.
I'm stoked.
Master Trainer, you're up.
Hope
Here
so.
we go. All the way down.
Thank you, thank you. There's too much energy in here. We're coming to you live from the water gym. They built a little water gym here at E3. It's not actually the water gym. Nintendo built a little water gym here at E3 where we can preview Pokemon Sword and Shield. And guess what we played? The water gym. All of the Pokemon and all the enemies were locked at level 50, it looked like. I don't know if that means this is a later game gym, because I think the first one's supposed to be the grass gym. But I had all the starters. I had Sobble, Scorbunny, Grookey. I also had the Bird Knight guy. Corv Knight, that's the name of the night bird thing. The sheep everybody likes. And one I've never seen before called Yipper, which is basically just a little corgi, and he's lightning, and he's my new favorite. So the demo just starts you at the very beginning of the water gym. It's a puzzle. You have to activate and deactivate waterfalls. It's very Pokemon. You don't have to fight all of the trainers in the gym, but of course you want to because you want to gain the XP. The puzzle was pretty easy, even though she was trying to tell me what to do, but I knew what I was doing. I knew how to get through it. Thank you. I know. I only encountered, I think, 3 trainers, which isn't that many. All of them were very easy to handle, and all of them had a wide variety of different types of Pokemon. There weren't just water Pokemon in the water gym. One trainer had only a grass-type Pokemon. One trainer had what I think was a normal type. And by the time I got to the gym leader, whose name I forgot, I was expecting a whole wide variety of Pokemon. I pretty much immediately Dynamaxed my Grookey because I was expecting the grass type to wipe out whatever she had. It destroyed her Goldeen, of course. That poor Goldeen. But then she pulled out the Dreadnought, and I wasn't sure what type of Pokemon that was because my Grookey wasn't doing much to it. So I didn't think it was a water type. I still don't know what it is. I think it was a water type because it had one water type move that I wasn't using until the end. But then she Dynamaxed that and it took out my Grookey. Then I went through all of my other Pokemon thinking that it wasn't a water type. I was trying to figure out what type it was. You only get 3 moves as a Dynamax Pokemon, then you get undynamaxed. So I was able to wait out the Dreadnought until after it got Dynamaxed. My Yipper did the most damage because I'm pretty sure that was a water type Pokemon. Wulff actually did a lot of damage too. My Corv Knight saved the day and ended up finishing it off. I had 1 Pokemon left and I got through it. So it was actually pretty hard, but that was only because I didn't know what the hell type that Pokemon was. If I was at home, I would have a little thing up on my computer looking up what type of Pokemon that was. Originally, I wasn't a fan of the Dynamax Pokemon. It felt like a gimmick like the Z moves or like the Mega Evolutions, but it felt really good. It felt really good to make your Pokemon massive and have these massive, devastating moves, even if I did waste it on a Goldeen. And then having to go up against another Dynamax Pokemon, it felt really epic. And they did a really good job making this whole game feel really epic. Once you fight the gym leader, you're going out into this massive arena. And this is the first real home console Pokemon. The last one was Let's Go, and I get a little bit of elements from Let's Go in this just because it's a home console Pokemon game, but this feels way more polished and way more epic. The character designs aren't something we've seen before, neither are these Pokemon. So it's much more exciting and kind of everything people wanted who were holding out on getting Let's Go. They wanted a home console Pokemon, but they wanted a new generation, and that's exactly what this is. What's upsetting is that this game connects with Pokemon Home, so you can bring Pokemon from previous games into this game, but not every Pokemon from the previous game is going to work in this game. Only the Pokemon that show up in the, what region is this? What region is this? What region am I in? Galar, thank you. only the Pokemon that show up in the Galar region Pokedex are going to be able to be brought into this game. So that's going to disappoint a lot of people. But it looks like there's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon, so I'm happy. But this looks like a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I'm excited to try raid battles. We didn't get to try that, but I did get to Dynamax my Pokemon, so that's kind of half of the raid battle already. We didn't get to check out the wild area, which is also a little bit disappointing, but I'm just happy to have gotten my hands on it and go through one gym, one of the 8 gyms. Oh, and I also got, they gave me pins that I can put on my suit. That's great. I would have liked if one of these was the water gym badge, because it's like then I would have done the water gym. All right, I'm done. Anyway, what do you guys think about Pokemon Sword and Shield? All the news that we've gotten this week at E3. What else should I check out at E3 2019? Leave it in the comments below. I'm on Twitter, any and all of this other social media garbage. Now I'm gonna go edit this video as fast as possible. I love you. Oh, goodbye.